There we go, boys. Welcome back to episode 9 of Star Wars Jedi The Fallen Order. Let's get straight into it. Continue. That would be a fair price, including the buyback clause and the selling clause, because Barcelona have all the power here. Barcelona, they don't necessarily have to sell McGoffey, but then again, you don't want them in bad terms with
do you have a
the
moment?
player. And now, lastly, guys, I'm going to be talking about
What?
Williams.
You've come a long way since Braca, but the path is far from over. I want you to know the difficult challenges ahead.
I can handle it,
I know what you can do. I'm not denying that.
and I know what has to be done. I've done it before.
Cal, even the strongest of Jedi.
I'm not Trilla. I'll be fine.
I know you're not. I didn't say that.
I'm not asking you to say anything. It's okay, Seer. Really.
Just be safe, Cal. That's all.
What's the objective? Find the Astrium on Dathomir. Whoa! But guys, those eight for the Barcelona news of the day. Bro, I'm not fighting that monster. Wait, but I do have to go this way. Hey guys, welcome back to the Creative Podcast. Welcome back to another video. Guys, we have just finished the watch log for the That game was intense. That game was crazy. But I once again thank you Rick for coming back onto the channel. Your progress and watch that video down below in the description. Down below in the description. And no, guys, on
Door is locked from the other side.
At the Euros. Semi.
Guys, I have Larry signature and boxers on me right now. I promise.
I do not like spiders whatsoever, man. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. But guys, if you guys also want to join for the reaction, just click.
What do you mean locked from the other side?
And you'll be able to join. But on today's video, we're going to be talking about the Euro games. Spain versus dominated by Spain. England versus Denmark Warfest. But there's no better place to start than Argentina versus Canada, as that game just finished and our emotions are there. But Frank, talk to me. How are you feeling throughout that match? Because I was able to get some thoughts, but not everything.
Throughout
How
the
the
match,
hell do you get
obviously,
there?
with a lot of nerves and a lot of anxiety, or as always, whenever starting a tournament, the first game always so difficult, especially under Scaloni. We hadn't
someone
won
you can climb
a
or
debut
something?
game at a tournament yet. That was
Yeah.
kind of something that we were expecting to see. And against a Canada team who I knew were
There's
going
that
to
door
be
right there.
very quick on the transition, that we're going to get some chances and we're going to come get us. They were going to challenge
Well,
us.
we have to go
And
all
they definitely
the way
did
there.
during that first half. I feel like both teams definitely had chances, despite
How do we get there?
Argentina having most of the possession.
Oh, we have to go to the higher level.
Canada were very efficient and very direct with the way that they approached the game, and they were able to create some threat. So it was a very back and forth in the first half. I wouldn't say I was worried, because I was confident in our defense. I think that Guti Romero once again massive performance in defense, showing why he's one of the best center backs in the world. And so again, so good in defense. And After
Bro, can
that,
all these spiders
we
just leave me
created a
alone?
few chances. Di Maria had a one-on-one with the keeper in the first half that we couldn't score. So I was getting a bit worried when we had those chances and we weren't able to finish it, because we know how this damn sport is. When you don't score your chances, you often get punished for it. But luckily, it wasn't the case. And yeah, I mean, after that, in the second half, we opened it pretty quickly, very dominant. But Canada really challenged us, and I was expecting it. They are a very attacking-minded team. They are very direct, and yeah, they played a great game. So props to them for being so brave. They're gonna challenge for that second position. I feel like
Practicing her
if
craft.
you're Chile and Peru, you have to be scared looking at this performance from Canada, because they really went toe-to-toe against us. So yeah, I think it was a very solid performance, but our finishing needs to improve, because against Canada is one thing, but against the other opposition, we need to score those chances when we have them.
Oh, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of the sentiments that you're saying right now, I think it was a sort from Argentina.
Yeah, I want to change my
Just the thing is,
My
that,
Wi-Fi is ass.
Check it out.
just the thing is,
Oh,
like
wow.
kind of they were causing troubles for Argentina. There were multiple times where they were getting in behind with with the pace of Alfonso Davies, going behind the back of Molina. There we go.
Right.
There we go.
This one's way better.
Oh wait, I haven't bought that jersey yet. I have the old one right now, the one that we used.
This
in
box
the-
is
I
used for
still have the
something, I
one
know
I
that.
used in Qatar. So yeah.
Wait,
Oh, let's
But
go.
for what though?
I don't use any new jerseys because it's bad luck, bro. I use the one that we won from Copa America 2021, and I never
Oh,
take
got
it
it.
off with
Hey,
our
You guys see that
70.
concept jersey? That concept jersey with logo of World Cup, Copa America, Finalissima.
Like all the
Oh,
the
yeah.
Yeah, all the logos.
Yeah,
I
like
have all
everything.
sizes.
I'm pretty sure that they weren't able to fit everything in. So right now they only have
Nah,
I think
that would look disgusting, though. It wouldn't look good.
no, you could have it in the middle and then on the side. Like the Copa America.
Oh wow,
The other.
ultimate
Ooh,
flex.
here.
Yeah, like the ultimate
outsider, not from
champions
this
of
planet.
everything. But Argentina's finishing wasn't good on the night. Argentina made
Terrible.
4 1v1s.
Terrible, especially Messi.
Yeah, Messi.
Especially Messi.
Yeah, Messi missed 2 1v1s.
Did you see after the day? Did you see after Lucas how he changed shirts with Davis, and before he exchanged the shirt, he stretched
What?
it out because he was fucking pissed that he missed those 2 easy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so frustrating because
But-
you're right there. It's all you're one-on-one
Bro.
against the keeper,
Yeah.
and twice you aren't able to put it away.
The first
Like,
one was kind of lucky because it hit the defender's head like max. and
Alright, we
obviously-
finally unlocked
but, like,
that.
he should have slot that.
I remember when we first came here, boys. That was like
but
Extremely
also,
difficult.
Di Maria and Lautaro Martinez were also
managed to figure
Di
that out.
Maria was off today, bro. Di Maria was off.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, how do you guys think that Scaloni should be managing Di Maria in this stage of his career, like specifically in this tournament? How do you guys think?
It's an interesting discussion, because in the friendlies, the link-up play between Di Maria and Messi didn't look as good as ever. And even at the start of the game, I was liking what I was seeing from Di Maria, at least in the link-up play with Messi. I still like he can still bring a lot to his team, but I don't know if you have to at some point start thinking about Di Maria more of as a super sub rather than a starter, and maybe give opportunities to someone else. I don't know who else would you put in that position. Scaloni
these Knight
seems
brothers
to
are
really
kinda
want to
difficult,
try
bro.
with Nico Gonzalez, but I'm not really convinced. I feel like we should try to give more opportunities to Carboni and maybe Garnacho. At halftime, or actually like 15 minutes into the second half, I was really asking for Garnacho to come on, because after we scored the first goal and Canada were kind of going for the equalizer, they were stealing so much space behind them. So I was thinking this is a perfect opportunity to see someone quick on the wing and just try to expose the space. So I was really expecting for Garnacho to make a cameo, but Scaloni didn't think that way. Instead, we shifted to the back three that we also saw in Qatar, and I think that also was pretty effective, because after we shifted to the back three, we stopped conceding chances. Canada had a lot of chances in that second half, but after we switched to the back three,
And that's
we
how
had
I
a
didn't
lot of
respawn the
possession
enemies,
and
guys.
They weren't able to threaten us again, so I think that was a very good tactical decision by Scaloni.
I mean, I was also it's gonna be on,
Gonzalez or Garnacho. I didn't expect him to put in Lo at all.
No, because like he said just thought like, hey, you know what? We have the goal. Let's try to control the match, and then maybe all you're thinking about. I was saying like, hey, I want the game. I have to try harder. Back and then from there on,
I agree with I agree with Rank.
Help me, BD.
Rank said that Di Maria could be a super sub because está muy viejo. In my opinion.
No,
He's like-
no.
He's a goalkeeper and like, bro, two people running behind him are already
Oh.
catching up. These Canadians are really fast.
the thing about that is that I think that's the little reason to use this technique, for example. Like choose the moments in which you play Di Maria.
But you know what?
What happened?
I think the same with Otamendi. I think he did a
Hey,
good job
BD,
bringing
in
Otamendi
here.
from strength late in game, but he's not a player that you,
There's
that
something
you
in
say
there.
is
Yeah,
90 minutes anymore.
No, that's
I
not what I
like
wanted.
the way, like, just for my quick input on the game, because I have been getting kicked out 4 times. It's like, we saw around like man 60, man 70, Canada pressing was insane. Like, Argentina were only playing on the back and serious. Acuña got very exposed on the left, and if Canada had gotten that equalizer, who knows how the game would have turned out. But again,
You
in this
are
game,
kidding me,
like you
bro.
guys might have already said, it should have been maybe 4-0. We saw a lot of missed opportunities. Yes, we'll be critical. Our goal, not our, the goal,
You're
missed
right.
a couple sitters, but he still gave a beautiful assist to Lautaro. So I mean, way better outcome than against Saudi Arabia.
Can I get up top? What happens again?
It was a stat
There we
pad. It was a chance to stat pad for Messi.
Oh,
We
it
need that
was.
goals for Goa. 9 Ballon d'Or run, man.
the
Assist
Troy's-
won't cut it this time, I think.
Yo, but at the end of the day, props to the Canadian goalie, bro. Props,
he-
major props.
No, like
Bro, he was playing on such a high line. Every time I saw him come out, he was like 30 yards,
Yeah,
30
wait,
yards off his ball.
Sevi, let me see your phone cover.
The goal
Are you a Messi fan? Right now, I couldn't tell.
Where am I
Yeah,
supposed to go?
but the high line,
No,
I really
sure.
think that Jesse Marsh took a page out of the book of Herb Renard. Like, he saw what Saudi Arabia did in that opening game in Qatar, and he
Yeah.
was like, yep, let me have some of that.
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
playing
Right,
the high line defense.
I was thinking exactly of that. I wasn't thinking of, for example, like just copying Saudi Arabia. I was thinking, for example, just how like Argentina, for example, they would struggle, and it's with that pace.
It's
for
climbable,
example, of, like,
but not without
Di Maria
equipment.
or in transition
What
space,
the-
and then that's where you'll rot in the swamps. Argentina lost. But
Yeah, no, that basically Canada were playing the same game with the high defensive line and just leaving out all that space for us to expose. But then it's our job to expose that, and we weren't able to do so. Yes, Di Maria got that 1-on-1 in the first half, but besides that, we weren't able to get any through balls to
Can't
kind of
believe we
break
made
that
it.
defense. We didn't see something like we saw against
We
Saudi
sure
Arabia,
had
where we had
fun.
so many offsides. But those offsides were caused because we were actually finding through balls in the defense. We were not even attempting that anymore, so we weren't able to expose that high line that they were asking. And yeah, it was a very
my
good
God,
setup
bro.
by Canada, very solid. And it seems like something that works against us if we don't have the pace to kind of expose all that space that they leave in behind. So if we are gonna
Let's
face
meditate
teams
here,
like
boys.
this, probably it's better to have some quicker wingers. But if we're gonna face a
Skill
low block,
tree.
maybe that's a better game for Di Maria when we don't need a lot of
Force.
space and we need someone who's better on the ball. That's a game for Di Maria, but that's so hard to know when you don't know what the other team is gonna present.
yeah,
Nice
And-
force
and look,
increased.
go on how the game is developing.
That second goal was demoralizing for Canada, but they play a great game, and this is something. This is a message to the world. And it's not a message that Argentina is not as strong, but it's a message that says, "Hey, Canada is not that World Cup team. They have gotten better
Yeah.
from the World Cup." So I'm excited for Canada.
I mean, Rank was saying it, like Canada, they are gonna challenge Chile and Peru for that second place spot, and the commentators
Need those
they were
sims.
talking about it. Whoever basically close to Argentina, they could win that second place spot. And so if you're looking at Canada, you're feeling positive about this performance. Like you weren't too bad, but on another day you could potentially maybe go and complicate the games a little bit. But before we move on to the next game, because I don't want to keep you guys here too long. But how do you guys think this sets up Argentina, for the tournament? Do you guys think that
Something in the back.
this Argentina team can go all the way to the final, or do you think, hey, maybe this performance didn't really, solidify my thoughts?
Look,
Maybe they're a little bit weak.
the performance wasn't the best, but we have to start off with a win. I think we'll top the group
What's here?
easily with obviously the 9
You will
points.
go no further.
Whoever,
Stand aside.
whoever
No.
wants to play against
He was
us
right
will
about
play
you.
against us, and I think we'll reach the final.
What?
Jedi are thieves and
I
selfish
think the
liars
performance
who bring
overall
nothing
was
but
pretty
death.
good.
Back off.
Like I
Attack
said,
me
it wasn't
again, I'll
perfect.
strike you down.
Oh, I
We
won't
could
do a
have
thing.
finished a lot more chances and
But my
probably
murdered sisters.
finish off the game earlier, not have to suffer until the end. Get that second goal. We could have killed off this game way faster. Have been more clinical, and maybe. But
They
this is
will
something
have
that
their
Scaloni often
revenge.
says, that it's impossible for a team to dominate another for 90 minutes. The rivals also play, and Canada today showed up to play, and obviously they will have their chances as well. So I'm not that worried that we were conceding chances. I think that it's a pretty good sign that we didn't concede, and even though we allowed those chances, we were able to fend off defensively and a clean sheet. Yeah, I think that what we need to improve is on that finishing, and some things to work on. But it's a very positive DB game, I feel like. So it really sets out the mood for obviously
Leave this
with a win,
place.
everything is easier. And now looking at the next game, just improve those things and keep going. So I feel like Argentina also has been a team to grow into tournaments. We progressively get better as the tournament goes on.
Yeah, a couple of them
So
are not
I feel like
gonna
this is a very positive
keep me
start.
away.
And Messi even said, the first game is always the toughest because you come into it with nerves. You have to win. Maybe like, hey. But I don't know. Second thoughts on that performance and how it sets up Argentina.
I think it was a good game. Only problem was the finishing. If the Argentina had finished their chances in the first half, game would be entirely different. And they kept attacking. After that, if they finished their chances, so it would have been 4-0 or 5.
But these guys can fucking. Oh my god.
How does that big sister keep following us? You're called them force
How do you
feeders.
think Argentina will
I've never seen it used this way
in the
before.
tournament after
You better stay on our toes. Wait, do you
I think
have
they're
toes?
gonna be fine. They had the chances, yeah, they couldn't capitalize, but
What do robots have? They
No
have
idea what that flying
I'm not
creature
really
is.
worried. I mean, Canada's probably
Compartments?
Let's hope
some
we
of the
don't
better
find out.
competition they're gonna face right now. I know Chile's a tough rival, but I think that they did their job. Again, it's just capitalizing when they get their chances. But it's not like they had nothing going on offensively. They just couldn't
Score
finish it off.
Dathomir to
So
find a way
they'll
back
be
to their
fine.
ruins.
I'm not really worried. I think they're still the favorites, and this game didn't change anything.
Night,
in
brother
my eyes.
runes. I think we're getting close to the village.
Elias, did you know they didn't change the pitch? Because Atlantic playing turf. All their games. And there was a less game before this game, obviously, because of the there. And Comebol requires the whole competition
fell.
to play in grass. So they changed the pitch on Sunday. That's why when you saw the pitch and the grass going up, it's because of that. Like they did it the day before the game. Pitch was terrible today.
That's crazy.
Pitch was
But
terrible. I'm not blaming the pitch, but that shit was awesome.
But now, guys, moving on to the main. The other international tournament, we have to talk about Spain versus Portugal, guys.
Loki, I just want to talk about it's a good night, bro. We're all Argentinian here, bro.
Hunted here.
No, I know. So we also have to talk about another match.
Yeah,
Like, honestly, all I care about is,
Oh, wasn't
this
he
team
with-
right here. Wait, no, this
I
is
call
right
her
here.
chasing someone.
Yeah, yeah.
But Spain, it's been dominant, I would say.
Yeah, they destroyed.
No. Donnarumma is the player of the game for both sides. Like that game should have been a fuck fest by Spain, and it was somehow a 1-0 win.
Bro, Nico Williams has to go to Barcelona.
Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal. That
Yo,
combination
I was
is
just gonna say, I know that Nico Williams didn't really show much in his Croatia, but this game he's played, bro, he cooked.
He destroyed the Marco.
He was disgusting. Yeah, bro.
No, something above.
Every single time you saw him, he was just backing off. I'm just saying, like, that's
Bro,
crazy.
how do you keep falling like that?
That right hand
Yo,
side, and you
and
get scared.
quick side comment, I know you guys haven't talked about it. Is Albania good or is Croatia ass? Because it's gotta be one. It's gotta be one of the two, bro.
Albania's lucky, bro.
Yeah, it might be Albania because I mean, they kept it close to Italy, and Croatia is not a bad team.
Yeah, I mean, Croatia.
Arch? What is it, a ball?
Yeah,
I mean, I haven't even seen, you know, I haven't seen Croatia score more than one goal. I know for how long.
down your weapons. We must
They
submit.
can't even score the goal. However,
Well, I mean, they did score two, but
Submission.
it didn't end in a win. But you know, guys, that performance from Spain. Did you guys think that Spain was so far the best team in the tournament so far?
For
It's either them or Germany.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Turn back, Jedi.
Germany a little more, I think, but it's just about.
We're missing so many teams.
Turn
We're
back,
missing
Jedi.
France, Netherlands that are gonna play right now. We're missing a lot of teams.
No, but just going off the first performance, like,
Right.
the Netherlands wasn't that convincing against Poland, and France had to really try their luck against Russia.
And then it was like an own goal in the game against Russia.
Spain Germany right now. That's my Spain, Germany.
But the thing is what I remember me and Elias and Alex talking about this during the World Cup. Spain back then, they had good defense, they had good midfield, they just had nothing up top. They kept relying on fast break goal and maybe win 1-0. Now they have that firepower that Alvaro Morata can benefit from.
Sacrifices.
So I mean, this team is
To set an
scary. You have
example.
two of the best young wingers in the
So
world.
back there.
So this is what Spain was missing all along. So it's making Spain a completely different team. Now they can actually beat you by a margin of 2 or 3 goals.
So, and that I credit to how you know Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams.
100%.
You saw as soon as both of them were subbed off, you saw Spain going into the game, and then in a couple minutes, you saw Spain a chance.
No,
More players to be
and
under
look,
pressure.
having people like Dani Olmo and Ferran Torres be subs that can actually give you some intensity is better
That's
than
so
having
creepy.
them for 70, 80 minutes like they were doing. Because those players, realistically, they're not those type of players in the Euros or in the World Cup. There are super subs. And they're not even super subs, they're just regular subs that can be helpful to the team in intensity. And those
must be where
players
the
should
Night
not be
Brothers
starting
live.
for Spain, and thank God that we have.
Through there.
Hopefully they
Sounds like we
future
have no other choice.
wings of Barca. So
Yeah, that figures.
I pray, you know, because like other teams, they are going to be looking at this, and just like looking at the performance maybe that Nico Williams put in, saying like, hey, 50 million, well, why not maybe just negotiate, see what we can do. But something interesting, guys, is that Spain is playing, if everything goes to plan, against Germany in the quarterfinals. So basically, the two best.
Take him out.
That is insane. Yeah.
Huge.
It's also like the projected matchup that we had in the preview for the Euros. And in that preview for the Euros, like if people in chat didn't watch it, shame on you. You need to watch that. But
There you go,
we did pick Spain to win the tournament. We already saw the lines. We were woke already to
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
We could really walk on this.
Like,
We were day
said
one.
for everyone. Day one, trusting the Spain. No, if Spain go on to win it, we want everyone to be back
Exactly,
to that.
exactly.
But man, the coolest are salivating for Nico Williams to go.
Oh, fuck.
Already, like, it's gonna be so insane if that happens. But you know that the Premier League clubs are already knocking at his door as well. You know that Chelsea's gonna come with the bag and try to bring it.
but you know
Liverpool
but
already
you
has
know what?
Yeah,
But you know
You're good.
what?
You're good.
Someone like Nico Williams that was already linked to Barcelona, when he sees what he's doing with Pedri and Lamine Yamal, I know that he's trying to tell his agent, "Give me the most money." He's telling his agent, "I want to play where I'm
No,
comfortable."
he's past
And
it.
I know that he's looking at this connection with Pedri and Lamine Yamal, and that does not go unnoticed.
Bula
Yeah,
fruit.
exactly. No, but what a dominance performance by Spain. Even though it didn't reflect on the scoreline because Donnarumma was great and the finishing also wasn't there. As good as Nico Williams was, he did miss a few big chances. One was a really good shot that hit the crossbar, not much to do there, but in the first half he had a header that he should have scored, honestly. Morata and Pedri also had chances, but it was just, there was only one
How am
team
I
on the
supposed to
pitch.
get
It
there?
was insane. I hadn't seen that level of dominance honestly since the World Cup final. Like that's the last time that I saw a team completely nullify the other for such a long portion of the game.
Yeah.
Especially
Is there
because
something over
they
here?
were supposed to be both top tier sides. Like Italy is supposed to be one of the possible contenders for the Euros, and they were nowhere in that pitch. Spain completely nullified them, and they
No.
were just all over the place. Also, another player, Cucurella, what an insane game he had! It was insane. No,
Also,
everyone in
Fabian
Spain.
Ruiz.
Fabian Ruiz.
Oh my
Why are
god,
these
that
players so shit for their club, but actually good for Spain?
I
Hey,
just
hey,
jumped.
Yeah.
probably we need to give Luis Lafuente some credit.
Yo,
Because
they
technically working, and now he switched to the winger. He's playing more direct attacking football, and it seems to be working for Spain.
Nah, bro, they drank the memo show alligator. Nah, and yo, look, Laporte didn't look that bad. I know
No?
people were giving shit about not starting Nacho, and Laporte didn't have a bad game.
the whole thing. But you know, like as we're all saying, this is a career. Knockouts just like Germany. And
I just got ambushed. Holy
well, it's
fuck.
basically up to see, you know, Italy or Croatia. How are you guys going to bounce back? Because Croatia, you know, they tied against.
Bro,
Albania,
you just don't grab on it?
and what's it called? It wasn't, you know, a convincing performance. But guys,
Well,
the
it
last
was.
match I wanted to talk about, and just I want to be brief here. England versus Denmark. Just it's simple. It was a bore fest. The football that England plays is just something that you. As Sebby was going, you want to go to sleep.
I want
was
to
awful.
speak on
What,
Spain performance.
Oh,
Hey,
go second. Go.
Okay. So I don't really support Spain. Also, the match was late in the night in India, so I didn't watch the match. I would just watch the highlights. Nico was good. Also, I don't support Spain, but I want.
I don't know how
so
smart it's gonna be if I.
because I want to see Yamal versus
need to know,
Messi in
don't
the
you?
final.
Oh, yeah,
That would be legendary. Think about it.
Oh,
The
I didn't even
narratives.
think about that. Yeah, the narratives. I don't know why Laporte joined Al Nassr, man. Man could have played for Juve or any
For
other
the
team.
bag, man. For the bag. You don't get the opportunity twice.
Yeah,
Ship
exactly.
crash.
And besides,
Yo,
You were fleeing from
for
something.
this, but going back to the England game, bro, I called Alex after the match. What a shame that he's not here. Yo, they're looking really bad, bro. And that
Behind
team
me.
with those names that they have, I felt bad because Bukayo Saka was trying to do something down the wing every chance that he got, but it wasn't enough. I know Phil Foden got that good shot and shit, but yo, watching them attack, it feels like a Sunday League team. Like they look so offbeat. They look so offbeat.
I
Well, but they've been like this ever since Southgate, but they always somehow get to the semifinals.
Want to look inside?
it's simple. You defend well.
Take a look.
You defend well, and you have your individual qualities of, for example, of your Harry Kane
Yeah.
or
And
you
they
know,
play too well.
Raheem Sterling.
You need to
Someone.
bring in Cole Palmer, bro. Like
Also,
that.
did you guys notice in the first half, Foden was passing to his, fellow teammates, and after when his Harry Kane scored the goal, then he stopped passing to the, other teammates. He was trying to go on his own.
Nah,
Yeah.
I saw that. He was doing a couple shots like that.
And
They
Yo.
got those big egos in this team, If they don't work together, they will not go past semi-final, I think.
Okay,
Yo,
we're gonna have to do
and
this.
I don't really get why Schalke subbed out the entire front line at once, bro. Like,
No.
I was like, dog, the entire front line for one move, like, come on, bro. Nah, apparently Schalke said that if he doesn't win the Euros, he's out. So I mean, it might be a win-win for England. They either win it all. or they get eliminated.
But see that's weird.
What
because,
the
like,
hell is that?
why they have
That
these
thing looks like
guys,
trouble.
Like, oh my god.
I am not fighting that.
We deserve to see. ever. You know, that's crazy. This is more still an Italy or Germany where you know
And they just finally.
Godlike
Hey,
technology.
I know all of you have to go the deep with English, but they have like their roster should be for the finals.
Yep, for like perfectly fine. You have a fantastic squad, but that doesn't mean that you
Alright.
automatically are deserve to be in the final or
No, I agree. I agree.
you should be held in the category of them.
No,
Yes,
you have to
you're
perform.
fantastic players.
Loki, I want them to make the final again so they lose versus Spain so we can.
Yeah,
Yo,
so
think I had
the
a meeting.
predictions.
That's our final. That's our final.
That was our final.
Oh yeah, that was our final. Now I remember it.
Yeah, it's a Spain England final. Southgate smoking crack. I'm not replacing Calvin Phillips.
Oh, did you see what he
No,
said?
that was crazy. In the press conference, like, now we're experimenting. We still don't have a replacement for Calvin Phillips. No, you didn't lose. You didn't not win the game because you didn't have Calvin Phillips. Come on, man. You have all the players at your disposal. You need
Jude Bellingham, Rice and Pitt.
Bro literally has Kobe Minu on the bench.
Yo,
Like,
and
he-
how many goal assists did Cole
Only death awaits you
last
here.
season? Like 30 something? Why is he riding the bench, bro?
If you want to play football, Jude died on the pitch today. The guy ruined the momentum.
It
Bro.
was so weird. In the second half, Jude was so tired. He was gassed out. I was really expecting Jude to come up and to put Foden on the 10. I thought that was what he was going to do. Sub Jude off because he looks tired as hell and put Foden on the 10. And instead, he subbed out the entire front three.
Oh, I'm gonna save
and
this for
left
this.
Jude completely tired and not able to do anything instead. It was so weird. And even
Oh, this is
after
not
that,
important.
Jude got a through ball for Watkins, and Watkins missed it. If you had Kane there, like
Yeah.
you just subbed off like a second ago, maybe that's what the potential winner.
Just need to
But
survive,
no, it was
boys.
such a weird game for England. Obviously, Southgate has to take some of the blame, but some of the players need to start performing. Like Foden had a clear chance where he could have passed the ball to Kane in the first half, and he didn't do it. It was such an strange game. It really doesn't. I really don't know what doesn't click for England. It's just that they have a lot of great individual players, but it never works out as a team. And I think that one thing
Might
that
be dangerous.
Southgate is going to be regretting is his squad selection, because I feel like Madison could have made an impact off the bench in this game instead of Jude when he was so tired. Just have another creative midfielder to dictate the play. I feel like Rashford and Sterling
he
even are
alive?
wingers that are trying to usually perform for England and provide more for the team, more than Eze, more than Foden. And yeah, we're not going to see it. It's so weird. Like, you have both,
No
Watkins
fucking
and
shot.
Tony as your Kane replacement, like three number 9s. It doesn't make sense. You're better off having another offensive midfielder or a winger.
Well, looking at, well, let me see if I can bring up the standings. But England did that yeah, I mean, that performance against Serbia.
Move. Okay, so that one I jump over.
Is he actually gonna play?
I don't know.
I would be shocked, bro.
He was
Yeah, we kind of predicted that.
Half health. Oh my god.
gonna depend how small you make it. Then simply saying that the
Oh.
Guys, thank you guys for watching.
Oh my god. Move.
Hey, with Priceline Family, you can unlock deals 5 times faster. You don't even have to be an actual family.
Oh, I'd be the dad.
I'm the dad. Hey, physically, it's clear that I'm the dad.
Okay, so which dad is paying? Go to your happy price, Priceline.
With Chewy Auto Ship, get their favorite toy delivered again and again.
There are 20 YouTube settings, and you get no views. For this first setting, you're going to go into the YouTube Studio, into content, and hover over one of the details like so. Now, if we keep coming down, we're going to see this setting here. Publish to subscribe.
Move the fuck out of the way. Holy shit.
It's going to be for most people automatically checked. In my case, it's grayed out, but when you upload a brand new video and you come down to the same section, you'll have the option to turn it on off. And the problem I see a lot of small YouTubers doing is leaving this checked when they have a lot of content on their channel that's completely unrelated from each other. For example, let's say I have the Star Wars channel and I'm posting a video about Spider-Man. If I leave this checkbox ticked, YouTube is going to promote my Spider-Man video to my existing subscribers who are Star Wars fans, but they won't click on it, and that's going to send the algorithm negative signals about that video. It's going to say, hey, this is a bad video, don't promote it to more people, and then your video dies along with your video. So again, if you're publishing a video that you're not sure your existing subscribers, no matter how small your channel is, going to want to click on and watch, uncheck this button. Yes, the video will grow much slower in the beginning, but it's not going to get the wrong data through YouTube promoting your video to your past subscribers who aren't going to be interested in that content. Next thing I want to show you, also on this same video page, just below the playlist section.
No achievement, nothing. I just fucked Border.
You need to accurately designate whether or not your video is made for kids or not. When we say made for kids, just because kids would find the video interesting doesn't mean it's made for them. In this case, kids is defined as people under the age of 13. And I think we could safely say that kids would be interested in watching Marvel movies. It doesn't necessarily mean though that Marvel movies are specifically designed.
But like, there's a lot. Hey guys, welcome back to the Cool Day Podcast. Welcome back to another video. Guys, we are looking at all the games that have been played in both the
Climbing claws, climb faster, and new types of.
Talking about that.
Huh?
Strong. But just briefly round it up, guys.
How the fuck am I gonna climb that? Through here?
If you guys didn't watch the game, like you did not miss anything.
Oh.
They have been eliminated. They're the first team that's been eliminated in the competition. And then as well, we're really talking about the Battle of the Pacific Glasses. And also, we have Ranked Talks Ball on the channel. He was here.
New hack, basically.
Also, his description, his socials is down below in the comments. He has some fantastic videos talking about Argentine football. And what's up, Luca? What's up, Luca?
Oh my goodness.
If you're interested in Argentine football, he just recently made a video talking about
you're getting wet, the dirt, the humidity, the bugs. Ugh.
Make sure to go check him out.
You're soaked.
But, let's get straight into it. Oh, also, before we start, guys, if you guys are interested in joining, I do post a link on X. Just click on your streamer link, and you'll be able to join. But Rank, what's up, man? I know you were doing a watch long for the.
Alright, what's over here? Night Brothers faced a rite of passage by venturing into the lair of this creature.
It was an interesting game for sure. I think that it was always going to be scrappy. I was expecting that maybe the football wasn't going to be the prettiest, but the game was definitely going to be entertaining for other reasons, and it was. But I feel I have conflicting thoughts because I was expecting a lot from Chile coming into this Copa America, and I had zero expectations about Peru after seeing how they are doing in the qualifiers. And I gotta say that I'm living with conflicting thoughts because I think I both overestimated.
Stay low, buddy.
Underestimated.
Don't let it hit you.
My goodness, bro.
What are you doing? Just put some power on it. What are you doing?
Come on, climb.
Definitely. in the first half, I feel like it was pretty tense. There weren't that many chances. Alexis Sanchez
So I basically
pretty
died
much
there.
a sitter in the first few minutes. It was
Oh my God.
a back pass from Davila, and he was like a
Brilliant.
yard out from the goal, and he sent it over the crossbar. But
Alright.
that was like Chile's best chance in the game, and Claudio Bravo had to make a big save from a header after but the first half, I thought that Chile was better in the build-up play, and Chile were causing trouble with set pieces. But after that, obviously, I was watching the game mainly for Advíncula, for my guy, and when he was subbed out in the first half, I was like, oh, it's over. Because what I said before the game was that the way that Peru was going to score was either like and Advíncula banger from outside the box or across the Advíncula for Lapadula or something. When Lapadula was subbed out, I was like, oh, well, I guess it's over. They have no attack prowess anymore. I think that Peru were they can easily better chances. And yeah, Lapadula, man, you have to do better than that.
No shot.
He missed a really big chance.
Yo, where am I gonna?
Then there was another from a corner where he tried like a half volley
Fangura.
off the floor. Here we go again. Bravo tried to catch it. He led the rebound and got to Paolo Guerrero, who also and he wasn't able to tap it in. But Chile created absolutely nothing that second half. Was so. I feel like Peru are gonna frustrate after this game because they could have gotten a win and it would have been huge for their points.
And then dead.
The battle for that second place spot.
And dead again.
Being honest, it's been Chile better. This is like Chile's opportunity to say, hey, we're better. Get out of second place. It's not like that. But why did Lamadula go off?
Get ready, BD!
Jump! We saw him limping at the end of the game. We're gonna have to
I don't know how we're gonna get down from this.
how severe that injury
Long
is.
drop.
But that is a big blow for Peru. Luckily, they did bring another right back, Oliver Sone.
Jump again?
He was born in Denmark, but has
No shot.
Okay,
I trust
that
you.
is potentially a replacement that they could have for the right back position, but just he's not as attacking minded as Advíncula is. I feel like Advíncula really provided something that Peru doesn't have. Down the wing, something they lost after they not call up Cueva and Carrillo. Like it is a big blow.
Okay. No, it was very interesting, and then a funny stat that I saw.
Gorgara
Wish I could
Falls.
say the same for
In
this
the
creature,
title of the
though.
game, there were like 40
Oh
fouls.
my goodness.
It was an
There we have it,
absolute
boys.
wrestling match.
It was a dogfight. It
Yeah.
was absolutely insane. So many fouls all around. Zambrano, Pulgar,
Wait, what was the
they were
achievement
all
at
thugging all over the pitch,
Yeah.
especially in the first half. But in the second half was also like very messy.
Gorgara.
Yeah, I think that it's an interesting situation for
moly.
both teams now because since only two teams advance and we're assuming that Argentina are probably end up on 9 points, this very much forces these teams to now beat Canada if they want to advance from the group. A draw against Canada is not going to be enough.
Absolutely, absolutely. And with those 40 fouls, it's still better than the France and Netherlands did, which we are going to talk about just now. But what's up,
Right,
Yusuf?
I can go this way,
Welcome to
and
the
then up.
stream. And welcome, Sean. What's up, Sean?
Yeah, well, I mean, when you look at it,
Lautaro
she's
doesn't
not
have
big.
more international goals for Argentina than Di Maria.
Going the right way? Yep, I am.
He is pretty close, yeah, to that. So
Yeah, I believe what he's
Alright,
Lautaro
let's
has
do
25,
here.
right? Lautaro has
yeah, Lautaro has 25, and I think that Di Maria recently got to 31. I
Yeah.
believe. So yeah, Lautaro is definitely gonna surpass that eventually in the future. Listen, if that happens, Lautaro deserves it. He's also a great striker. There's no shame in that.
No, and the thing is, Di Maria, he's not a striker. That's the thing. It's different roles and Cal played in the past. But Lautaro Martinez, props. But yeah, it was absolute thug off right there. What's up, Luca? Were you able to watch the Peru versus Chile game?
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, we were just saying like, hey, whoever, I mean, it's like a this game decided who's going to
You guys are taking too long.
You know, the battle between the president and Peru, and this feels like a missed opportunity for both teams. And something like that. But okay, that was Peru versus Chile. Peru is going to be playing against I believe in the next match, and then Argentina
Fucking hell, man.
against Chile. But now, guys, I wanted to be talking and moving and talking about the Euros because Poland is the first team to be eliminated from the competition due to a draw between Netherlands and France. And just to say, guys, that game between the Netherlands and France was so boring. It's crazy to think
That's
that
the
these
bridge
two
into their
are
village.
top teams, some of the best players. in the
Doubt
world.
they expected us to come back.
The Copa
Still,
America with
there's got to be a stealthier way in.
playing in the MLS, players playing in Peru. These players being back. Absolutely. It's like that.
It is insane like that. It really felt like France and Netherlands' objective
Honestly,
was
I had
just
no
to
idea this
nullify
was
each
here when I
other
pulled the
off
bridge
and
down.
Just
wanted to see what would happen.
Don't allow the other one to
You and
play
the cutter on
because
the
they were
ship.
scared of each other's attacking prowess. Even though we know that France without
Wait,
Mbappe
something's
aren't
happening here.
really that threatening. They really didn't look great in the attack. Giroud is not the same guy anymore. They were playing Rabiot left wing, I believe. At least that's what I saw in the initial formation. It then shifted a bit. Thuram not being as effective, Dembele not being as effective. And then Netherlands, they did create some quality chances.
What are you talking about?
Depay and Gakpo, but that's where Mainan had to come in clutch. And then also there was a bit of controversy because of the disallowed goal for the Netherlands. Xavi Simons goal that personally I think that is correctly called offside because is blocking the way of the goalkeeper to saving the shot, even though Magnan wouldn't have been able to save that if someone is offside and blocking the view or the path of the goalkeeper to saving that, it should be offside. But I can see how it could be a controversy for some people. But yeah, overall, not a lot happening in that game, and I think it just leaves both teams in a good position to potentially advance as the top two place teams in that group.
If I'm France, I'm going, I'm feeling a little bit better from that game because an interesting stat that I saw is that France without Mbappe struggle a lot. I believe
Meditation, boys.
I was trying to pull up the
Meditation.
record right here, but they have significantly less wins and they have
bad.
more draws and losses. Without
Rest.
Mbappe.
All right, boys, we'll call it there. That boss fight was absolutely sick. It was really tough. Caught me off guard, and I felt a little bit scary. But we'll get the job done. Next episode, we're gonna be exploring the Knight Brother village. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy it. Catch you guys all on the next episode.